Hello, thank you so much for joining us for this program overview. My name's Alyssa and I work in our Academic and Career Advising Center, and I have the pleasure of being with our Nursing Department Chair, Miss Claudine Jones today. Hi, Miss Jones. Thank you for being with
Hi,
us.
thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So what we're going to do is just go through some questions that will hopefully help you decide if the nursing career is right for you. So Miss Jones, how many semesters is this program?
Thank you for having me this morning, Alyssa. The nursing program, we do have two options here at York Technical College. Our first option is the practical nursing program, and our second option is the associate's degree nursing program. In the practical nursing program, you can expect 3 semesters of actual nursing coursework, in addition to at least 1 or 2 semesters for qualifying for that waiting list. Now, for the ADN or the associate degree program, you can expect 5 semesters, which is 2 full years of nursing coursework, with the addition of at least 3 semesters in that nursing care certificate, which is the qualifying route to get your name on the ADN or RN waiting list.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And who are the biggest employers if they choose LPN or the RN route?
For both the LPN or the RN, we do have Piedmont Medical Center, we have MUSC Lancaster, we have MUSC Chester. Wellmore is a long-term care and assisted living facility in Fort Mill. We do have Rebound Behavior Health, which is a mental health facility in Lancaster. We have doctor's offices that are in the surrounding area, such as pediatric offices, cardiac offices, nephrology offices, and some of those doctor offices are owned and operated by Atrium or Novant Health.
Okay. So students could work at a large hospital or in like a smaller private practice or long-term care. Cool.
Yes, we can, as well as community centers, because we do have Keystone Behavior Health and Affinity, which are community centers in the local area as well.
Okay, awesome. And what can students expect to make starting out in this field? I know that's a big topic. We want to make sure our 2+ year commitment's going to pay off.
That is a big topic, and I am proud to say that right here in our Tri-County area, a PN or a licensed practical nurse can make anywhere from $25 to $30 per hour with sign-on bonuses, and RN can make anywhere from $31 to $40 an hour with sign-on bonuses as well. Now, in addition to those pay rates, you can also add in shift differentials. For example, if an RN or LPN decides to work a second shift job, which is from 3 p.m. until 11 o'clock p.m., they can expect anywhere from $2 to $4 more on that annual salary. On that hourly wage. If an RN or LPN decides to work a third shift position, which is typically from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m., they can expect anywhere up to about $6 in addition to that hourly wage.
Okay, awesome. What about like weekend shifts? Does that give an additional pay?
Thank you for that reminder. In addition to that, if you are to work on the weekend, and the weekend typically starts at about 7 o'clock p.m. on a Friday, and it does end at 7 o'clock a.m. on a Monday, you can add an additional $4 to $7 per hour. So we do have some RNs that are making upward to about $58 per hour. And we do have some LPNs that are making upward to about $37 to $39 per hour. Now, remember, those are not base salaries. Those are in addition to the shift differentials as well as the weekend differentials. And don't forget, most institutions in this Tri-County area are offering sign-on bonuses, and the sign-on bonuses are anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Awesome. That is exciting news. So for someone considering this lucrative field, what type of person have you seen really thrive and be a great nurse out there?
I love this question. So people that will thrive in the nursing field would be people that practice honesty, ethical behaviors. They practice good time management. They are compassionate as well as passionate. They have high critical thinking skills. They are dedicated. They are loyal, and they really want to make a difference in someone's life.
Awesome. That definitely sounds like the type of nurse I would want in my time of need. What advice would you have for students that are considering this career path?
Well, everyone knows that nursing is a difficult and rigorous curriculum. And so people say nursing is hard. And it is, as it should be, because remember, you are managing and you are assisting with the lives of other people. Other people depend on you. They have literally their life in your hands. So it is important that nursing students understand that you must manage your sacrifices. Temporary sacrifices now have long-term rewards in the end. Nursing is also not for everyone. However, if you do enjoy working with people and helping people and you are really passionate about that, then there are some alternatives to nursing that you can learn about different or additional healthcare programs that we do offer here at York Technical College. Nursing, although they say it is a difficult field, it is one that can be accomplished. So don't let the difficulty and the rigor of the curriculum discourage you from even trying. Everyone does have the ability to try. Everyone has the obligation if that's what they want to do. So it can be done, it can be accomplished, but it does take a lot of time management and it does take a lot of sacrifice.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of resources to help you if you do decide to come on this career journey at York Tech. All right. So is there a typical day on the job? Could you describe kind of what a student might expect when they're in the field?
Sure. So if you are working in acute care, and acute care facilities are like the hospitals in the area, it is typically a 12-hour shift. It is from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. or from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. And remember, those that are working from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., they do qualify for shift differential. Right. So it does consist of providing medication administration, personal grooming and personal care to the patients, gathering assessment data, which does include lab reports and other diagnostics like x-rays, EKGs. You must be able to communicate with other disciplines because you will be required to do so throughout the day. You must be able to communicate with our doctors, the nurse aides, physical therapists, respiratory therapists, and other nursing departments. You will be required to maintain and manage the safety of that patient, as well as just anything that goes on with that patient for that day. Even though the typical shift is from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., it is not uncommon for nurses to work a little bit over, because if you are that dedicated person, you want to be sure that everything is done according to high standards before you leave that hospital setting. Now, if you are to work in a doctor's office, they typically work about 8 or 10-hour shifts, and it's a little bit different. It is not considered acute care, but you will be responsible for obtaining lab data, obtaining assessment data, triaging. So if there is a patient that comes into the doctor's office and you deem fit that patient needs to be in an acute care setting, then you're responsible for triaging, contacting that physician and that acute care setting to make that connection available.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that was part of the duties too. Cool. Thank you so much. All right. So our last question, just any additional feedback or guidance that you would like to share to someone considering this career?
Absolutely. So everyone wants to know, how long is the waiting list? Our ABN program does have 2 admission sessions. We admit every August, which is our fall semester, and we admit every spring, which is our spring semester, which we admit, every August, which is our fall semester, and every January, which is our spring semester. Okay. So the ADN waiting list is typically 6 to 9 months in length. Our LPN program, we only admit once per academic year, and that is in August in our fall semester. However, that waiting list is typically also only 6 to 9 months in length. Okay? Also, once students complete the nursing program here at your tech, they must take a national certification exam. If they complete the ADN program, they take the RN NCLEX, which is the name of that exam. If they take the PN program here, they must complete the PN NCLEX, which is that national certification test. Yes, once you graduate from the ADN program here, you are eligible to be a registered nurse. You do not have to go back to get any further education. It is optional if you choose to go back and get your bachelor's or your master's or moving forward. Once you pass those certification exams and you are a registered nurse, RN, or you are a licensed practical nurse, LPN, you are licensed in 38 additional states in South Carolina. We are part of what we call a compact licensure. So one license can get you the eligibility to work in 39 total states in the U.S. without taking any additional exams, any additional coursework, or anything else.
Oh, that's awesome. Can get to move around in the region.
Absolutely.
Hearing you mention the bachelor's degree, you often hear that sometimes a hospital will help pay for a bachelor's and that the BSN can be done online once you have the ADN with us. Is that true?
That is absolutely true. So the associate degree nurse, as well as the practical degree nurse, they are still high commodities in our Tri-County area. If you do have a LPN license and you are working either in the hospital or long-term care, it is likely that that facility will pay for you to go back to get your associate degree. Likewise, if you do enter the hospital and you have an associate degree and you are a registered nurse, those facilities will also pay for you. Most of them will pay for you to go back to get your bachelor's degree. An RN to BSN program is typically online, and sometimes it can take anywhere from 15 to 18 months in completion. You will never have to take an additional national certification. So once you get that second degree, you do not have to take the NCLEX all over again. Once you have taken the NCLEX, you are done with taking the NCLEX. But yes, most institutions and most workplaces will pay for you to go back to get those higher degrees.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Ms. Jones. And thank y'all for watching the video. If you want to become a nurse and you're not already in that major, come speak with us in the Advising Center. We're located in L Building or the Learning Commons on campus, and you can reach us by email or phone. So don't hesitate to contact us if you need any help or support choosing your journey. Thank you again, Ms. Jones, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.